Hello everyone. Hello. As you guys can see, I just changed. Okay, I just changed. My computer is right there because I just got done editing CS the Key review. That review is uploading on YouTube right now. So once I get done with this, pop this boy open and then start editing this video. So back for another review like I told you, and yes, I'm in my pajamas. I changed. We are back for a review of BET Presents the Encore. Shout out to you guys for showing love on the first video and the second video. Much appreciated. Much love to you guys. Once again, sorry for the late review for this episode being put out. I mentioned it in the CS the Key video, but if you did not watch the CS the Key video, I got a new job, and so it's not in the video production field, but that day is gonna come. But it's another passion of mine that I'm in, so I'm very happy about it. But I'm getting accommodated to the job. I've only been there for a week. Okay, last week was my first full week. So yeah, when I get home, it's like, working 8 to 4 o'clock, basically 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and coming home, eating something, and just watching TV. So it's like, don't have time to put as much effort as I want to in my reviews. And so this week I work 10:30 to 6 o'clock, and so we'll see how these reviews go for this week. But let me get situated with everything, and then they might happen sporadically, so we'll see what happens. Okay, but I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube videos. You guys are just gonna have to get them when I have time to get them. So stick with me, okay? Let me just get accommodated, let me get situated, and then hopefully things will go back to normal, hopefully. So let me get situated in this new job, and then hopefully everything's good. But I'm enjoying my new job. I love it. So I'm doing that, and if my voice sounds raspy, okay, it's because I was sick. I've been sick for the past week. I had a sore throat, and then that turned into coughing. That turned into me losing my voice partially. Okay, being hoarse, having a hoarse voice. So my voice is slowly coming back. So if you notice it, slowly coming down from it. But so far it's been good. But sorry for my voice, but let's do this review. This is BET Presents the Encore. I just got done watching it. Episode 3 of Season 1, Do the Record. Let's just start with the universal question of why Keely Williams of 3LW and the Cheetah Girls is on the show. There's a universal question as to why. You're not on the records. You're not the creative director. So what are you? Like Fallon and Felicia said, are you the shit starter? What are you here? I came to the conclusion that Keely, based on this episode alone and past episodes, Keely is the administrative assistant. She is the administrative assistant. She is the secretary. She is not the creative director. I want someone to either tweet me or put it in the comments who Keely has helped creatively. Who were the artists that Keely Williams helped creatively? Because she said in the first episode that she helped artists and got them records. Who were those artists? I really want to know who were those artists that Keely helped. Who? Because I want to know. I want to know, and I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know. Because Keely is now the secretary. She's the secretary of the show. She's the secretary. That's it. She makes sure that everybody's in recordings, and that's it. She's the secretary. She is the secretary. That is what Keely is. So Keely Williams, secretary. She's not creative director. She's not a singer. None of that. No. So that's that. And so another section. A new queen bee was announced. Pam, she did a somewhat okay job as being Queen Bee. She wasn't firm. She was more just the, laid back, not trying to, get into the confrontation and all that stuff. She did hold a meeting, but Pam was just like a la-di-da, laissez-faire type of queen. Okay, they need a queen right now, someone who is on everything, has their I's dotted, T's crossed, every single thing. That queen needs to be on point. They need that type of queen. So they hold a new court, and Keely thinks that she needs to vote for herself because she can get stuff done. Girl, you had 2 episodes to get stuff done and you have done 0. So the new queen is Aubrey. And Aubrey, she has taken the initiative as creative director, and many of the other women feel like she would be a good queen and that she could keep everything in order. She can, tell people, hey, you gotta get in the studio, let's get this record done. So they feel like Aubrey can do that. Aubrey. Now here's my thing. I don't like judging people. Okay? I don't have anything against plastic surgery. If it feels like you need to help yourself, then do that. If you want to get plastic surgery to make yourself, if you feel like your chest isn't what you want to be, you want to get that, do that. If you're not comfortable here, do something. I don't have nothing against it, but make it look natural. Okay? Make it look natural. Make it look like we can barely tell that you got work done. Aubrey O'Day, you look completely different from when you were on Making the Band to where you are at right now. You have got plucked, you have gotten plumped, and all that stuff, and it looks unnatural. I could tell it with your lips, we can tell it with your chest, we can tell it with your body, we can tell that you have gotten work done. Because we can tell. It's obvious. It's not natural. Okay? It's not. She looks swollen. I'm not trying to be mean. But it's like, my God, please make it look natural, because it doesn't, okay? Here's just like, make it look natural. But it's like Aubrey is the new queen. And so that was that. Another situation happened. This studio time. I understand that some of these ladies either have been working behind the scenes, which is like producing, engineering, writing, some of that stuff. They may not be putting out records, themselves singing on records, but they're working behind the scenes. They're writing for different artists and, like I said, producing, mixing, engineering, all that stuff. Then some are, just haven't been in the studio. Once a group may have disbanded, then they're not in the studio anymore. And they just, have families, and they just slowly left the music world. And you can clearly see it with these individuals, okay? You can see it definitely with Lamisha and Irish of 702. You can clearly see that those two have not been in the studio since 702 broke up. You can see it. Yes, they've done, a couple of reunion appearances and everything like that, but they have not been in a studio most likely since they have broken up. Okay, yeah, you've written for probably other artists and everything like that. Lamisha says she's written for Nivea and everything like that. But you lost that passion. You lost that fire with being in the studio. Pam, I don't know, maybe she's probably stepped away, and like I said, the only time, is you do reunion shows and everything like that. But it's like, I doubt Pam has been in the studio since Toto broke up. Shamari, she's probably been in the studio sometimes, writing and everything like that. Keely, nope. Aubrey O'Day, maybe. And then the, Cherish twins, they have. Nivea, she's probably written for other people. But it's like, people have either been in the studio or they haven't been in the studio. And you can clearly see it. They have 5 songs that they need to write. 5 songs. 3 of those songs, 3 or 2 of the songs, 2 or 3 of the songs, all of the group members need to be mentioned. They do a song called Talking. Talking in this, talking in that, they're doing a song, okay? And everybody's feeling the song. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, that whole spiel. And so Pam is like, I don't like the hoe. I don't like the hoe. I don't like that. I don't like calling women a hoe. Okay, I don't like that. And so Pam don't want to be on the song no more. And it's like, oh my gosh. And like Pam, once again, she found Christ. She's a, reborn again Christian. And she's like, I don't want to say that, word. I feel like that's disrespectful. So Pam's not on the song. Now they like, come on now. We need a song with everybody on it. We're not going to change it. So it's like, okay. So then they do another song, Bird's Eye View, I think, and it's just the twins are on that song. One of the twins was like, I think it sounds better with just, the 2 vocals. I don't think it needs, any other vocals. It sounds good just the way it is. So Lamisha was like, okay, I want to write a song. So Lamisha, she says that she's written songs for so and so and so and so and so and so. So when she's in the studio and everybody's in the studio and they're writing, Lamisha's like, I can't write as quick as y'all. And then the Cherish twins, they was like, well, we help with like Sony and everything like that with the writers camp and everything like that. And, we help people with different levels of writing music. And it's like, we're here to help. And Lamisha was like, well, I don't write songs as fast as y'all and everything like that. So as she's like trying to write, she starts like, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. You okay? No, it's like I'm shaking. I'm feeling nauseous. She's like, I don't feel so good. And so Fallon or Felicia was like, she has performer's anxiety, which means you start shaking, you start getting nervous, and she's losing that muscle. Like I said, if you haven't been writing songs or you haven't been in the studio, you haven't been singing or none of that stuff, or behind the scenes work, you lose that little by little until you don't have that anymore. And Lamisha does not have that anymore. You haven't been doing it in such a long time. You don't have that anymore. You don't have that fire. You don't have that zhuzh that you used to have anymore. Because I think she said she written songs on their 702's third album. But it's like, girl, you haven't been doing it since. So it's like, it's a lot. And so they just keep recording a song. And so Aubrey is like, okay, well, one song is going to be me and the twins, and then another song is, just the twins, and we need other songs for like the whole group and everything like that. They're not getting anything done in the studio time. Let me tell you this. I'm not a musician. I'm not none of that. I don't know jack about the music business. But let me tell you this. Studio time is precious. Okay? Studio time is expensive. Okay? Studio time is valuable. You need to have enough time to record your voice, your vocals. You cannot waste a single time lollygagging and doing nothing, sitting around. No. Studio time is precious because there's other people that want studio time, and that costs a lot of money. I'm pretty sure thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of studio time it's a lot. Okay, studio time is important, and some of these ladies should know how important. Y'all should know how important studio time is. You should know how important it is. I don't care if y'all old. I don't care if y'all are in your 40s and 50s. I don't care. Y'all know how important studio time is because y'all did this back in the day. Y'all know how many hours y'all spent staying up all night recording vocals and having to record them multiple times until you get it right. I'm pretty sure Keely, I'm getting a little tired of it, broken promises. It probably took you a long time to get that, that beginning verse a long time. Okay, 702, where my girls at? From the front, back, and the feeling it. It probably took y'all a long time to record a verse. to record that song. It probably took y'all multiple takes. Okay, Shamari, oh baby, bring it on to me, bring it on, bring it on. It probably took you a long time to record tracks. It takes a long time for you. You are staying up all night trying to make sure that when you lay that track is the perfect track to go on that song. It takes forever. And these women were up until 2 in the morning recording a song, okay, recording that song. Cosign and Elijah was like, look, next time I come here, it needs to be productive. I want y'all working. I want more productivity. I want more creativity. I want y'all to be working the next time I come here. And it's like, y'all are wasting time. Y'all have someone said that they had 3 weeks left to record 5 songs. Y'all got 3 weeks to record 5 songs. 5 songs. Y'all better be singing 24/7 anytime. If y'all wake up in the morning and you feel like I want to lay a track, y'all better wake somebody up and lay a track. Like, y'all need to chop chop. Come on, okay? Y'all need to hurry up and sing these songs, okay? And so, what happened? What happened before we get to the good part? Okay, I got it, because the majority of the episode was them in the studio. Okay, so the next morning after the whole chaos, Fallon, Felicia, and Keely, they go downstairs and they are looking for the track on Talking that Irish and Lamisha laid down. They're looking for their track. They cannot find their tracks anywhere. They spent hours looking for it. They cannot find it. So, Keely told Lamisha and Irish, no, the twins told Lamisha that you and Irish need to go back to the studio and y'all need to re-record the tracks because we've been looking for hours and hours trying to find it. We can't find it. And Lamisha was like, you know what? I think these twins are trying to sabotage us. How can, you just, our record, our track just mysteriously go missing? And so Lamisha and Irish, they talk to the other women. They're pissed because they feel like the twins did it intentionally. Here's my thing. Working in video production, working with any form of technology, anything can happen. Okay? Anything can happen. Your stuff you think it's there one day and then the next day it's not. It can magically disappear because it's happened to me before. There have been times where I've recorded stuff and I thought I saved it and I did and I backed it up and it was gone. And I had to re-record stuff. That sucks. And I'm pretty sure, once again, you guys being in the business for so long, there have been times to where you guys had to re-record something because it was missing, or because it got deleted, or because it was missing. I'm pretty sure you guys have experienced that. As artists, and you guys recorded multiple songs, you guys have recorded songs after songs after songs after songs, albums after albums after albums. Many times y'all been in the studio. I'm pretty sure the producer was like, hey yo, we tried to pull up your track from the other day. It's not there. I need you to come in and I need you to re-record it. I'm pretty sure that has happened to y'all. Most likely it's happened to everybody recording, okay? So I believe that maybe it may have gotten erased or deleted. I'm pretty sure it happens because that's technology. So that means you have to back it up. So back it up to whatever hard drive and then back it up on another hard drive and on another hard drive, okay? Just making sure, okay, back up your work, okay? So I don't think that the twins did it intentionally. It probably did get deleted. But Lamisha's like, nah, these twins, they try to sabotage us. But Lamisha and Irish, they do go down to the studio and they do record, their reverses. And so at the dinner, Lamisha was like, look here, I need to talk to you twins. I feel like y'all just discredit, me and Irish, and I think that y'all just try to play us and that y'all don't believe that we're good enough to be in this group and everything like that. And then a whole screaming match just started between Fallon, Felicia, and Lamisha, and they're yelling at one another, just Nivea, she's being Nivea. Look here, Nivea is Miss Congeniality, okay? She is the star of the show. Nivea is just here in her own world, okay? And she is hilarious. But they're going back and forth. And Lamisha is tired of Fallon and Felicia taking over. And you know what? One of the twins was like, okay then, how about we just step back? How about we don't write the songs anymore? How about we just scratch the songs? How about you do everything, Lamisha? How about you write the songs? Because Lamisha has had opportunities to write the songs. She has had opportunities to go in the booth and sing her songs, but she has been sleeping. She hasn't put in anything. Girl, if you feel like you want to show what you're made of, open your mouth and say, hey, I want to get in the studio. Or, hey, I want to help write. Open your mouth, okay? People can't read body language. People can't read minds. They don't know what you're thinking. You need to open up your mouth and you need to say something, okay? Don't let people spoon feed you, okay? Or hold your hand like you've never done this before, okay? And it's like, I kind of agree with the twins. Like, they're not, these girls, some of these girls aren't pulling their weight. And I can see that. Like, Lamisha and Irish aren't pulling their weight like they should be, okay? They're not, Keely especially, they're not pulling their weight. But Shamari, she is, in the studio. Pam is in the studio. Aubrey and Nivea, they are, doing their thing. The rest of the girls think that this is just like a vacation. Like, no, this isn't an experiment. This is for us to create, the super group of R&B women making 5 songs, okay? This is a group effort, okay? Pull your weight in this group. And Lamisha and Irish, they aren't pulling their weight. They're not doing that. And so the one thing about the twins is that they need to learn how to deliver their message more clearly, because like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. They need to work on their delivery. They need to be like, okay, I want to say this, but how do I want to say it in a way that's not disrespectful, that's not rude, that's not me bragging, that's me definitely just being helpful. They need to learn how to watch what they say and how they say it, okay? How can I say this without sounding mean, okay? And then also, when they were talking about, okay, I will gladly be able to give my record to Bieber. I would be gladly to give my record to Ariana Grande. I would gladly do that. The one thing I don't like it when people brag. When you have to brag about your accomplishments, that means that, to me, that means you have to just keep telling yourself that. Bosses don't have to keep telling themselves that they're a boss. Okay? Hustlers don't need to keep telling themselves that they're a hustler. Okay? You're a writer. You don't have to keep constantly telling us that you're a writer. You don't have to keep doing that. Let your records, let your singles, let all that stuff, let the charts speak for themselves. Okay? Let the awards that you get speaks for themselves. Let them do that. Quit doing that. Quit bragging. You did this, you did this, you did this, and you did this. I wrote for this, I wrote for this, I wrote for this, I wrote for this. No. Let your work speak for itself. Let that stuff speak for itself. You don't have to keep doing that, okay? You don't have to keep doing that, alright? That's the one thing I don't like. I just don't like when people constantly have to keep bragging. I did this. I did that.